What's up everyone, it's me Storm, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the best way to clear Bunker Alfa. This is pretty much what you want to bring with you. You're going to need a pistol. It's not 100% necessary, but you're going to need it against the frenzied giants. Because otherwise you can try melee them to death. I did that yesterday, but it requires a lot of extra food to heal up every time he hits you. So you're going to need at least one pistol, you're going to need an M16 rifle or an AK. Now I have got AKs in my chest over here, but I got the M16 yesterday by trading. And I just want to show you how the M16 works. It works the exact same way as an AK would. It just does a little bit less damage, but it still does the job. And every time you loot Alpha Bunker, you're going to get an AK. So pretty much you're going to need an M16 for your first run, and then every single other time you will have an AK to clear the bunker. So basically you can clear the bunker every single day, as I have been doing. So as for the other items, you're going to need a slash weapon, a high damage per second weapon, which would be a machete or a spiked devastator. Now I didn't make a spiked devastator because I already have a machete, and I'd rather use that because I got the machete for free. I'd rather save up some of my resources. And then you're going to need 2 skull crushers. Skull crushers are very good for coming up from behind, especially against frenzied giants, and by going up against other high damage targets. As for the food, you're going to need a couple carrots. I think I might be going a little bit over the top, but you're going to need some carrots, and in some dire situations, if you do run out of pistol ammo, you might need to use your first aid kits when trying to 1v1 a frenzied giant. And then you will need 10 bolts, 7 wiring, and 5 transistors. You're going to need this to repair the console that gets you into the vault, should I say. Because you get tactical armor every single time that you loot Alpha Bunker, it's good to bring it with you each time, just so that it's easier to clear. So this is the most ideal way to raid Alpha Bunker. Alright guys, I am finally back at the bunker, and we need to go ahead and open up the elevator. So the password for today is 27328. You guys can find this on your radio, or you can just find it on a dead body, or you can find it on Reddit. Either way, it works regardless. So let's go ahead and confirm that, and let's get ready to go down into the bunker. This is my 5th time raiding the bunker. So let's go ahead and open up. This is now going to be the blood passage over here. The bunker used to be a lot easier to clear, but now because of this blood passage, it makes it so that you're going to be taking a little bit more damage. So for these zombies, you're going to need a skull crusher to be able to one-shot them. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm going to kill this guy first, and hopefully they come in a single line, otherwise we're going to take some damage. Right, we haven't taken any damage yet. We just need to hit them all one at a time, and it's best if you don't take any damage, because one hit equals 1 tick off of all 4 pieces of your armor's durability. Okay, so we've wiped them all down now, and we're just going to continue. Alright, he took his time, and now let's go ahead, hit him once in the back, and then just 2 more times now, and there we go, he is down. So then we just need to sneak across towards this toxic spitter, and we will kill it in 1 hit. Let's just crawl some more, and then this time we're going to be taking this door over here, then we crouch down, and then we one-shot this frostbiter, and then we just kill this frostbiter in 2 hits. Now what we're doing over here is ignoring, we're pretty much skipping that one, we're skipping the 2 bloaters, and we're skipping that frenzied giant. So when we open up this room, we might get charged. I think, yeah, let's just crawl in anyways. We're gonna get attacked, and that is fine. We have taken a bit of damage, but we'll just heal back up. There we go. Alright, let me just crawl some more. Open this up over here, and now I'm going to show you guys a pretty nifty trick. So let's just go and crawl over here. So here's the next frenzied giant. We're going to shoot him once, and then we're going to pull him a little bit closer, like this. Alright? Now we're going to switch to our melee weapon here, and we're going to get a little bit closer to him so that he's on the wall, and then we're just going to hit away at him, and he cannot damage. Oh wow, sorry, I was a little bit too close there, but you can hit him so that he cannot hit you. Alright, I just want to make sure I'm just in range, because I made a small mistake there. There we go. This is like the perfect spot to stand. So just don't make the mistake I made. And one more hit. There we go. So that's going to save you a lot of pistol ammo. Just don't make that mistake that I made. That was pretty stupid of me to go too close. So you guys now know to not make that mistake. So now we're going to switch to our M16, and then we're just going to crawl close to the turret. We are now in range, and then we can just start shooting it, and it cannot shoot us. So we just keep chipping away at this turret, and this is the only thing that you use your M16 for. And as you guys can see, now that we've wiped it out, there's just enough M16 ammo to wipe out the next turret. So let's just walk across, and unfortunately there is a small chance of a minigun dropping from the turret, but there was no minigun there. So now we're going to need to switch to our Skull Crusher. I keep forgetting these names. I'm still new to the game, so I'll still be forgetting the names, but it's all good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to crawl down this passage over here, and we're going to hit him once. Just once. Right, so we're going to take some damage, and then we just switch to the pistol, and then we shoot him the rest. This is what you're going to want to use your pistol for, just so that you take less damage, because it's not really worth using so much of your resources. And we're just going to walk into this room, switch back to our Skull Crusher, and then we just need to hit him once. And there we go, he didn't even hit us. So that's what you guys are going to want to do. It does save some pistol ammo when you wipe him out with a shot from the Skull Crusher. And what you guys can also do, as I did say, I believe I said earlier in the video, is you guys can use a saw blade mace. You can carry one saw blade mace with you instead of a second crusher. Skull Crusher, that is. So now we are going to have to wipe these guys out in this room as well. And what we're going to use for this is our machete, or you guys can use the spiked devastator, just because it has a higher damage per second, so that you can take less damage overall. And what I'm going to do is switch out for some carrots over here, and let's get ready. I think, oh wow, okay, I triggered them anyways. So we're just going to have to kind of tank over here, but we want to wipe out those toxic spitters first, just so that we take less damage overall, and then we wipe out this toxic abomination, just like that. And you guys can see that a machete is perfect against a toxic abomination, because it does an exact amount of damage to finish him off perfectly. So now we're just going to put our machete back over there, and we can open up this corridor here. Now there's another one of those frenzied giants. Alright, he's at the end of the corridor. I think he might turn around. Okay, he's turned around, so now we're going to hit him once in the back for a critical amount of damage, and then we're going to run back. So that pretty much saves a lot of shots from your pistol, which is what you're going to want to do, just that you don't use too much pistol ammo unnecessarily. So let's just walk along this blood over here. One more shot on him, and then we're just going to run into this room over here, switch to our Skull Crusher, and then we're going to hit him. And there we go. Okay, so now is pretty much the final part of this area. So we can open up over here, but what we're going to do is we're going to crawl into that room, and we're going to use our Skull Crusher just to hit the frenzied giant, and then we're going to run back pretty far and then make sure that we wipe out all the smaller zombies. As you guys can see, we've still got a lot of armor remaining, but it's about to degrade very quickly. So yeah, this is pretty much the hardest part, but as long as you guys are ready with a lot of food, it shouldn't be too hard. So we just need to come in over here, hit the frenzied giant once, and then run. Of course, the blood does slow you down, but that's all good. As you guys can see, I didn't even get hit there. And if I just keep running as far as I can, then it should be good. Okay, so I'm going to run all the way back. And I'd say it's best if you just keep running all the way to the elevator area. Quickly apply the machete, hit on auto, and then start healing up. You're going to take a lot of damage here though. And as soon as you see that frenzied giant coming on the map, that's when it's time to start running. Alright, now we run. The toxic abomination will catch up. I don't think he'll hit us. We just keep going, and then let's try see if we can kill him before the frenzied giant gets too close. And then what you want to do is just go back up through the elevator to the top. That's going to reset the frenzied giant, not his health. It's just going to reset his position back to where he was. And we just need to keep running back to where this frenzied giant is, and then he's going to finally get triggered. So then you just need to run back a bit. You can shoot him some more. And our pistol's starting to degrade a little bit, but that is fine. We just need to shoot him once more, and then we just need to switch to our skull crusher and hit him, and there we go, guys. We still have a pistol remaining. This is the most efficient way to wipe out the bunker with resources that are very easy to obtain, especially if you are already level 40. So now it's fine to trigger the alarm. You can open up this door over here, and then we can start looting the weapon crate. This is where you will get an AK, you will get two first aid kits, and you will get a full set of armor every single time. Now if we have a look at our current armor, you guys can see that it's about halfway, which is very good. It's very good, which means you guys can potentially use the exact same armor for another bunker run. So now I'm just going to crawl over here, because there's just one last target, one last zombie that we need to wipe out. So we're just going to wait for him. Alright, here he is. We just need to wait for him to turn around, and then we're going to crawl after him and hit him once in the back. Just like this. And then we can just keep hitting him. And we'll wipe him out in one more hit. And there we go, guys. That is the last zombie that we wipe out. You don't need to worry about the frenzied giant over there. He won't aggro onto you. So now we switch back to our M16 or the AK, depending on what weapon you brought with you at the start. Just go around over here. Let's heal up a little bit. But as you guys can see, in this exact corner bit, you can't really see much, but there's like a small object there. You can still attack the turret from here. So that we're just going to start shooting it. And we should have enough M16 durability in order to wipe it out. And there you have it, guys. That is the last target that needs to get wiped out. And then of course there is the repair console, which we brought we were prepared for this, and it requires the exact same resources every single time. So just make sure you bring those with. Otherwise you don't want to make a trip all the way back home. And unfortunately that turret did not give us a minigun. And now we're going to loot just to see if we do get lucky and get anything good. Maybe we might get a gas tank. I don't know. Alright, we just got some random stuff. Nothing too good. But you guys get the point. That is how you very efficiently clear Bunker Alfa. And this is probably the best way to clear it with a minimal amount of resources being used. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next video.